And good evening, plebeians. Welcome to RCM on Tap, your 60-ish minute roundtable discussion show where we go behind the scenes at Rivalcastia Media to meet all of your favorite producers and creators and podcasters. And of course, these two. Joining me tonight, as always, Biomed Alchemist and Killer McCoy.
Wait a minute, you excluded us from the rest of the cool people. What you're saying is we're not cool.
You are the
that's
coolest
what she
of
does.
cool.
That's
You're
how
beyond
we get
cool.
treated
It's
behind
like,
the scenes.
there are cool people, and you know what, I'm not even going to bother. I am the Baroness. Go ahead, scowl at me some more. That's fine.
I'm not scowling. You haven't seen me yet to scowl.
I have so.
I've only begun to scowl, one might say.
Not today, mind you, but...
Screw you, pork chop!
I'm gonna... You know what? I'm gonna... I have half a mind to change your name to Iceman. You're so cool, Killer.
No, he does have a point. You have a fan on you if you need more proof.
Yeah, point. Yeah.
There is some truth to that.
That is true. This room can get a little bit warm.
Bubba's already starting with a "Don't snap, Killer."
Oh, shut up. Where? Although I did get a little pissed off right before we started the show. My power went out. It just flickered. Just a little bit. And my computer takes the startup time is god awful. I mean, it literally takes 10 minutes almost. So I'm just to make the system.
Is it like dialing up the Stargate?
Almost, yeah. Careful on one and locked.
You have to have a computer to boot up your other computer.
Almost.
It's like a 7-digit password.
Yeah.
Or 8, if you're in the Atlantis era.
Yeah. So weird thing though is like my mouse started moving all by itself, so that was kind of weird.
That's interesting.
So yeah.
I'd have that.
Mine kind of does that, but I have like a crappy cheap mouse because I didn't want to pay $50 for a Microsoft one. But yeah, you may want to keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I mean, Windows started popping open. Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Yeah, mine wasn't doing that.
Yeah. So.
No, BIOS was the exact opposite. It's like we had Skype up and then it kept shutting it down.
Yeah, we couldn't get... Every once in a while when we try and start up, we have trouble establishing... You'd think getting 3 people into a Skype video conference wouldn't be that difficult. Sometimes it is.
It is.
It's like with when we had Cassiopeia on from my character critique, which I think she's changed her channel. But when she was on, I was just like, screw it. Just do audio only for me. This is not worth trying.
Yeah. That was a pain.
We tried.
We've had a couple of hiccups too, where we've past couple of weeks. I've seen some other people mess with it as well, where, the video just goes out.
That is true.
So I think the moral of the story is get good, Microsoft. Get good.
Well, we are paying it for, paying free. So, you get what you pay for.
Oh, I don't know. I have to watch weird advertisements come over your face every time we start up a call now.
Yeah.
So, in a sense, I feel like I'm giving them my time.
Well,
I'm not kidding. Like,
maybe I'm an ad.
The first one...
Does he know he's an ad?
The first call tonight, because we always put Killer on first and then Bio second because of how things are arranged on the screen.
I'm number 2.
So... Killer's face comes up, the call connects, Killer's face comes up, and then all of a sudden, this ad for Best Buy comes over, and it's like a pop-up thing, but it's right over his face, so I can see, the background, I can see the gun cabinet, I can see the fan, I can see his shirt, but it's Best Buy right over his face.
New Lady Gaga album.
And then the second time we tried, because for whatever reason we couldn't, we got Bio to connect, and then it, the call shut down. So
yeah,
the second attempt, the same thing happens, Killer comes up, but this time it was a weird German guy. It was some advertisement for a travel agency trying to get me to go to take a trip to Germany, and it was this German guy on Killer's
the US
body.
For some reason.
I don't know. I'm a special kind of special.
You are
here's special.
The thing. So Seo is saying down here that you get what you pay for regarding the Skype, which Killer had said as well. Here's the thing, though. Baroness and I were talking earlier this week. At her work, she pays to have the same problems.
Yep.
She pays for her company pays for Skype for Business.
Yep.
Same problems.
It
So
really
no,
doesn't
I don't
get
think
better
you get
with-
what you pay for applies to this when the pay tier is dealing with the same stuff.
The only thing that's different is I don't see ads at work, obviously, but I
Of
mean
course.
the service itself pretty much on par with what we've got here. So, yeah.
Hey, you would think, because that's kind of what telecom industry stuff does, is they kind of prioritize routing. So with your cell phones, for example, you have, if your emergency services, your stuff is supposed to go through, above all other traffic, and then it goes down the tier. But
I'm just saying, I'm a pretty big deal. And so if I want a Skype call for 60-ish minutes on a Friday night so that I can provide quality programming to Rivalcastia with my two besties, then, damn it,
Quote, unquote.
we should be given priority here, people. Big deal. Right here.
Yeah. That's going to be your stage name.
I should change my name to Big Deal.
and it's the big deal. Sounds like a wrestling.
I know, right?
Well, Bill Gates actually, because our company has a pretty big contract with Microsoft, so he stops by our campuses every once in a while. And I've always kind of wondered what would happen if he came to mine personally, because I know that there would be an issue about Skype. It'd be like,
You should ask him how the
Seriously.
thorium reactors are working for him.
Thorium reactors.
Yeah, well, he was for a while there. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he was pushing for, in terms of like the alternative energy initiatives going about, he's really pushing for thorium reactors. And I'm not saying they're impossible, but
Very
it
impractical.
seems like they're not
currently.
going so well right now.
It's
So-
new.
It's new. Everything's got teething problems.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes,
when you came out of the womb,
indeed.
I mean,
But when you're using very alarmist language to justify it, it's just like according to you, we're all going to be dead by the time you guys get this working.
then what's the
So-
point?
What good is this?
For the
What's-
future
what's-
generations bio.
The future generations that don't live because we're all
Living in the
dead.
wasteland. That's what's going to be. They're going to be
Well,
living
at
in the
least we have power. There's no internet. There's no no TV.
I like how Killer's eyebrows
can't even
went up
fix
when he
fan-
said
Yeah,
at least we
I
have power.
Right then, the lights go out.
We shouldn't joke about that, because then it'll happen and we'll just be,
Yeah.
no!
You've kind of had storms in your area the past.
Last
few
couple,
days.
this week, yeah, we've had about, I think, 4 storms. All like at midnight until like way into the morning.
Oh wow.
So in
Yeah,
other
That's
words,
normally we get that here. We kind of get Oklahoma sloppy seconds. So you guys get all the tornadoes,
Mm.
and then it gets to us like at nighttime and starts blowing things up, but nothing nothing huge. Just a lot of thunder.
Well, apparently our fearless leader is counting upon this technology to power his empire in the coming apocalypse.
Why would
So-
you kneecap technology? Yeah, Naseo makes a good point. He says nuclear fusion is some amazing impractical, which, yeah, it's kind of funny when you look at the science blogs or blogs that have science sections, when they start talking about some of the stuff going on in Europe right now, advancing fusion. They're just like, oh, fusion's just a step away, and it's just like, whoa, hold on. They're
It's been a
just
step-
now getting to the point where they can replicate the conditions to start tinkering. Like, no, we're not there yet. I'm not saying stop. Keep going,
Yeah.
but
They've been saying that for the last 30
Yeah.
years. It's always,
Well, yeah.
we're a step away, we're like 5
well,
years
but
away.
this isn't cold. This is hot
Oh,
fusion.
okay.
Yeah, so they actually built this big chamber that can
Okay.
replicate the conditions on the sun for only
wow.
short bursts at a time. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Right. So it's like getting there. So it's like we can make the sun for like 30 seconds or
nanosecond,
however
yeah.
long.
Probably a
I forgot the
nanosecond.
exact. Yeah.
Well, once you start understanding it and start fiddling
Mhm.
with it, you'll start understanding it.
Yeah. Kind of like SpaceX, which stuck another landing today. It was awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yep. This time they didn't have to go from as harsh of a re-entry, because the other one that they couldn't use. This one sounds like everything's cool. They had these these kind of aluminum honeycomb shock absorber structures, and they crush those along the way. Like on the landing, they did what they're supposed to do. It's just something they'll have to take off, switch out. But that's why they're there.
One day,
it's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it will.
You're thinking about your moon base, aren't you, Killer?
Just a little. I'm gonna have in the background every time I, just relaxing. Fly me to the moon, let me dance among the stars.
Is that gonna be in the spaceport? I can imagine the spaceport employees wanting to blow their brains out, even though they get to be on the moon. They're just like, if I hear that song one more time.
I know.
And that's how the lunar civilization ended before it began.
It would be like the Sinatra version or something.
Yeah, it's going to be the Sinatra version.
Or it could be like,
I know, Bubba, I know. I failed those lyrics badly.
What was it? Neon Genesis Evangelion, the anime. They made tons of different versions of the song. Because that was what their ending was. So they have all these different remixes and different Japanese actresses or... who sang it. So you can, have a little variety. Something to think about.
Possibly.
Vamp and I are just excited about the moon base because we will have lunar chickens in space boots with tethers.
Why do they have tethers?
Because in case we can't engineer the moon boots to keep the chickens on the moon, because they'll have to be gravity-type boots. Because if we only have so much, then, obviously our moon boots need to be of better quality than the chickens. So that's why we have the tethers as a fallback plan. They'll be like chicken balloons. They'll just be floating there on their tethers. We'll be walking along with them.
Words are not forming.
No, they're not. Right. Moving on.
It's to keep them...
Move on.
Safe.
Move on!
Keep them safe. Do we want to go to the hat?
Why not?
You know what? I didn't ask you guys. So what other cool things have you been doing this week?
Working. Yeah.
Stuff. I don't know.
Okay. Well, never mind. We'll go to the hat.
We're boring people.
I was all excited because I had a really good day and I got a new hat and I got to have lunch.
Man, I have stuff. We can talk about it on the air.
Apparently he killed an Asian prostitute again.
No,
not
why would I do that? Why would I do that? No.
You don't drive. I mean, those are other people's cars that you're stuffing the bodies into. Oh, Lord. This is actually a good one. What's the craziest tabloid news story you've ever seen?
One more time.
So what's the craziest tabloid news story you've ever seen? Now, for foreign listeners, here in the United States, back in the day, when we were growing up, the grocery store checkout aisles always had at least two or three. Many of them still do, but Weekly World News was my personal favorite, and it's no longer out there. But they would have these newspapers that would report on the most ridiculous things, like Elvis, spotted managing the local Safeway or something of that nature. Just ridiculous things. And my personal favorite was always the Weekly World News. They always had the most creative staff, the most interesting stories. And of all of the stories that they'd done, my sister and I actually pooled our allowances together to get a subscription to the Weekly World News because we loved it so much. Because it was just, creatively, it was just a fantastic, fantastic thing. My personal favorite story that they ran was the time that they ran an article about Satan winning a church bake-off. And it caused this huge controversy because obviously it's the Prince of Darkness entering a church bake-off. And they were accusing him of cheating and using witchcraft and black magic to cheat and win this church bake-off. He's like, well, you know, they can say what they want. You know, I understand I'm the Prince of Darkness. I have these powers, but the only time I ever use black magic in my recipes is to tweak the oven timer because it's hard to hear the oven timer go off over the wailing of the damned. And that
wait a minute.
Yes!
So they're claiming they got an official interview
with the Prince of Darkness.
in response
they used to interview
this
Satan
accusation.
all the time. Yes, of course. Why would you not?
Because I didn't, I'm going to be honest, I didn't pay attention to tabloids. I still don't. That's why some game journalism turned into tabloids. I don't care. Don't look at them. But I would say like anything like this celebrity's been impregnated by aliens.
Yeah, those weren't nearly as interesting.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. I don't consider tabloids interesting at all, so. Just
when done well, it can be
celebrities.
an excellent exercise in creative writing, as Satan winning a church bake-off has clearly shown.
It explains so much about you. So much.
Kind of does. Just a little bit.
So much. God almighty.
Alright, so Bio's claiming he just ignores them all. Killer.
I'm trying to remember last. I'm trying to think. I don't have one. I don't.
You try to block those memories too?
I guess. I think the only thing I can really remember is them always talking about Oprah Winfrey's, losing weight, gaining weight all the time. So.
Oh, yeah, that's not so much the tabloids that I'm thinking of, though. Those are more the women's magazines, and I don't care about those. I have the same sort of aversion, like, I don't see them that Bio has to, this question.
Yeah.
So.
I see them, I just ignore them. I don't, stop and look.
Yeah.
Well, do you not have long lines all the time and where you're at? Because...
That's when you pull out your phone like a normal person in first world country.
No, this is back in the 90s
when
before
it gets
we
ridiculous
had phones.
Enough.
My aunt had a car phone,
probably,
and it was
but I didn't
ridiculous...
necessarily look at those. I would have been eyeballing that candy, yo. I would have been at that age in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would have been that Snickers bar.
Reese's Pieces. Peanut butter cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we always got stuck behind the old ladies who wanted to count out everything in exact change. And so,
cool.
A trip to the grocery store...
More time to barter.
Trip to the grocery store would be 5 minutes picking up the stuff that we came in for, and 45 minutes waiting behind the same old lady because there's only one check register open at any given time. And you have to wait for the old lady. Because she's already been there for a half an hour. She's halfway through counting her pennies. So you don't want to screw with her because then she'll lose track and have to start over, and then you're just never getting home in time for,
It's safe to say I've never been in that scenario before at a store.
That's why when smartphones came out, I don't know how I made it without a smartphone for so long. Because like Killer said, now it's long lines? Just gonna play a game for a little bit. Just gonna check in on my friends for a little bit. Just gonna do whatever.
Distract myself from the world.
I have the Kindle Reader app on my phone now, so
there you go.
I'm happy.
At least you're doing something productive.
I know, right? I always had my Kindle on me before, but people look at you funny when, you're standing in a grocery store aisle with your Kindle out, just, reading. Weekly World News went out of publication. I needed something to look at, and not a Snickers bar. I read fast, as labels don't take me very long. Alright. Next. Where'd my hat go? Next question. And by the way, since RivalBot brought it up, it is time for Operation Supply Drop's 8-Bit Salute fundraising campaign all throughout the month of May. Something that we've been taking part in here at Rivalcast Media. If you would like to participate, just click that little button right down there below at the bottom of the screen. And we will be doing a special all-day marathon stream starting Monday night at about 11 o'clock
Indeed.
Eastern. Varyo's going to take us off throughout the evening. Vamp, you'll be streaming the following morning. I'll be helping take over for her in the early afternoon before Varyo comes back on. And then we will be on the front page of Twitch playing Doom around 7 o'clock Eastern time on Tuesday.
You said it wrong.
What?
You said it wrong.
Doom!
Thank you.
I can't do it right, Killer. I'm a girl. I have that higher voice. It's a little bit more... Try it. Anyway, Killer, Varyo, and Baron will be on Tuesday night at 7 Eastern to play that. And you can see them on the front page, and it's so pretty when it happens. All right.
Brings a tear to your eye.
Our next question from the hat. If you were writing a letter to DS2 right now, what would you say or ask? There was a note at the bottom of this question. This was added under duress because Jen liked it and Killer wanted to be done. I promised you I'd put that in
There's truth to that.
There's
truth to that.
There was truth. We were kind of...
Okay, I'm going to answer first, get mine over with. I would ask DS2 what they were sending back to Weeblay
in
response to his original DS2 communiques.
Oh, Weeblay. I'm trying to remember the specific things he was asking, too. Because it was, like, totally and completely off-the-wall stuff.
Yeah,
and then he would always end, what does this mean?
Mm-hmm.
Dear DS2, today the captain was talking about whatever it was. What does this mean?
By Dear DS2, why doesn't Emma love me back?
Aww.
She doesn't know you exist.
It was so freaking random. It was. It really was. I don't know. Damn it, Bio, now that you mentioned it, that's all I want to know is what he wrote back to Bible. Ooh, no! Tying it back to our last question, I could ask if it's true that Elvis is in cahoots with the aliens to kidnap the president and steal the secret plans of world destruction from the Russians, who are actually time travelers from another planet. I'm sure DS2 would be full of that information.
Yeah.
Also, I'm sure there's something about the Kennedy assassination in there somewhere, too.
Probably.
Might be something with the time traveling. I haven't quite decided yet.
Okay, next question.
Killer hasn't answered yet. Don't rush
Damn it!
I thought he had.
No, he was just
Thank you,
sitting there.
Bio.
No,
tried.
Killer has. Killer totally answered the question.
No,
Question.
I'm going to say, have they spotted the sweet meteor of death yet?
Oh, that's very harsh, and it's kind of scary.
Well, considering how, things are turning out in our current election cycle right now, I'm kind of wishing for a meteor of death.
For the last time, we can't abandon the Constitution to run for the presidency early. We have to wait.
I already found my candidate.
2020.
Hopper.
Baroness
Hopper
Killer.
Crowder.
Crowder.
He's going to secure the cheeses and the Cheez-Its. And he's going after Big Squirrel.
Yes, big squirrels.
No one talked about those issues till Hopper brought them up. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I thought that Bubba talked about squirrels all the time.
The issues, though.
Squirrels have a lot of issues.
That's because Bub was trying to sell the squirrels to everyone.
I'm just gonna put this out there. We're probably gonna get a lot of nasty emails, but you know what? Big Squirrel's had us by the nuts for a long time.
It's true.
It's about time we take him back.
It's true.
Yep.
Oh dear lord. Alright, so this is one of our oldies but goodies. RCM has launched its own D&D type RPG. What is your race and class?
I could have sworn we've answered this one before.
I think it's kind of timely considering we've got a new show starting on the 7th.
Want to pitch it right quick?
I'm
Just
actually
saying.
starting to lose my voice a little bit, but yes, I do.
Oh, there it goes.
No, I was giving you a chance, Bio. Oh wait, you've had a sore throat all week too.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and pitch it. Because you know
Good.
what? You just gotta get after it sometimes. So, if you guys missed it, on Tuesday, that would have been the 24th of this week in May 2016. Gonna put all those details
Quit
in right.
stalling!
They did an awesome kind of a start. They did a test sample of Dice and Dungeons. They rolled their characters. They kind of got their stats in line, and they did a kind of a short. I guess they call them modules or something.
Mm-hmm.
A short campaign, short story. Together, just to kind of get a feel for it, and so that's going to be starting up. It was real fun to watch. Obviously I have a bias, but I enjoyed it, and the people who played seemed to really enjoy it. So, starting up on June 7th, and you'll probably be hearing about it, weeks to come. Of Dice and Dungeons, it's at, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern. Is that correct?
I think so, yes.
Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here, twitch.tv/RivalCast Media. So, yeah.
All right.
Which means that for fans of the Tuesday show with D&D, that's actually moving and becoming the Sunday show.
Yep.
He'll be switching his times. He'll be back that same week. He'll start back on Sunday the 5th. And he's going to be doing his Let's Play streams on Sunday and Monday nights now, starting at 7:30 Eastern. So you'll get your D back soon.
Yay.
That sounded a little more wrong than I had anticipated. But anyway, back to the question.
I mean, you are the big D, the big deal.
I'm the big deal, but yeah, okay. So going back to the question, RCM has launched its own D&D type RPG. What is your race and class? What would the classes of a Rivalcast?
Can I be race fluid?
Oh God. No.
I don't see why not. I mean, that kind of flows into our.
I kind of feel like an elf right now. And be like, no, I'm clearly an orc. How dare you not see me for who I really am? It'd be incredible.
You'd switch like on a regular basis just so you could call people out all the time.
Or it'd be more like it'd be like that guy who tries to secretly change their stats so they have a one-up on whatever scenario's there. Like, oh, it just so happens I have extra dexterity, which will help in this fight. So it'd just be like the racial benefits. I just roll like whichever racial benefits are best for that one. Just like, oh, well, you know what? I'm a troll now.
Yeah. You are a troll.
I'm not gonna disagree with that last one there, Bio. No. Huh.
So,
okay.
So your race would be fluid, but what's your class gonna be?
Yeah, my race would be fluid. Ooh, class. I'm not gonna cop out and say class fluid. Although
you're thinking about it now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. See, I don't want to be a rogue because I'm imagining everybody here, and we'd already have a rogue with Bubba. So
true. Could be a thief. Oh, while you're thinking about your class, Baroness.
Yeah, no, keep going.
Bubba's saying, I think I'll go with a human rogue named Fletch. That's lazy.
That's so original.
That's
so original.
lazy,
It's not
Bubba.
like it's already been rolled. I wonder if there are stats to that character already.
Yeah, I'm sure he's already on top of that.
Baroness is going to be a dwarf barb.
What?
Yes.
What?
Alright, you're right. Halfling. You're going to be a halfling bard.
Oh, killer.
Oh, killer. Killer. What?
That actually works.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I'm trying to think of. I can't pick on you the same way.
Yeah. So I would probably be a human fighter. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I almost just want to make up classes because
I think that's where we were going with the original question.
I think
making
so.
Because there was
our
no
own classes
mention of what version, and as we've learned, people are kind of serious about what version you pick.
Yes.
Yeah,
so it's almost
be.
I'm a race fluid pimp, level 48. I don't know.
Okay, so that's
so backhand would be the strongest.
I would accept that.
Nah, I don't know.
Baroness could be our scribe class.
Point.
Things he writes in a book, and does little magic and things happen.
Is there like a Indiana Jones type character? Would that be kind of a roguish character?
Yeah, that would be rogue.
Okay. Well, sorry, Bubba. There would be 2 rogues. Then it'd be.
Although I think
Indiana Jones's.
It would be like a prestige class, I think. If we want to get even more in depth.
That's true.
We'd have to come up with a good name for it.
Yeah. I don't know what
killer is a fighter or a warden.
I think what's a warden? I know the fighter. The warden, though. I haven't heard that one. But we all know that's not gonna. If we're doing our own classes, I'm going to be the gunslinger.
Oh no! Bubba's already saying that he's got to take me out because there can only be one rogue, I presume. I have to come up with something else.
Yeah.
Jeez, let me just look up classes.
You could be our IT support.
This is my looking up stuff face. I don't want Bubba to take me out because.
Oh, we're overthinking this. We'd end up with like podcaster class.
No, there's an archaeologist class on this one I'm looking at.
There you go. Then that's what you'll be.
Why
podcaster
not?
Archaeologist.
No, not podcaster archaeologist. Quit putting podcast on things. It's like putting space on things.
Well, we'd have podcasters.
Killer would be a
Let's
space
players.
Fighter. He would be a space. Bubba would be a space rogue.
All right, if we had
just do that.
So if we had like instead of race, we had like whatever we call that, but we have like podcaster and let's player and tech team and whatever. Then because Baron does both the let's playing and the podcasting, he would be the transgender one.
He's just multi-classing. That's it.
Pretty much, yeah. If we're gonna make things up, it'd be like
I guess transclassing one.
I'm sticking with archaeologist just cause.
Pork chop, I think suited for wizard. A wizard of not answering questions.
There is truth to that. It is undeniable.
It's an art, really.
So yeah, Sam makes a good point. He would be the podcast archaeologist if you put podcasts on it, because he's very much a historian of podcasts.
That's true. It works.
Particularly related to WoW. So the transgender warlock.
Yeah, that was my fault. That was my fault.
Baron, the transgender warlock? Question mark. Yes, Epic. Yes.
Baron's
I'm surprised you call him a warlock, too.
So people are going to have to roll that next.
Shinzon said Killer would have a mastery in guns of all types. Just automatically straight off the
of all the guns.
And Baron says gender fluidity is a level 13 skill.
That is amazing.
Oh yes, pirate has to be in there too.
Of course.
Well, that's that. Next question.
That's a fun thing. We should have an RCM.
We should develop our own RPG.
We've been talking about it for a while, because we talked about doing the one based off of Terra Gillespie's universe, and we had drafted Killer to be the GM for it, and he said...
I don't remember this part.
I do remember that.
I just remember the mentioning of it, but I don't remember...
Because you said you wouldn't do it, so I said, well, Killer's not here, so he's the GM.
Yeah, I had the Ghostbusters one going for a bit, just like, no, I don't...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it would be a DM for hers, because there would be dungeons involved.
More like Damnation Master.
So would each section have to start with, like, DM's note?
Yes, yes, it would.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes.
So before any
You
particular
guys.
next section, like DMs know, WTF, stop making fun of my campaign preps.
Christ.
I'll tell you what, those few times that I had to do an author's note at the beginning, I'm not kidding. For the one that we did for the fanfic run.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Epic Lurk or just did like a new move for Baron.
Yeah.
Baron sacrifices Wolfie, gains 30 extra spell power for 5 turns.
and then when rightfully accused, he becomes he hits rage status
Oh my god, that
for like
reminds me.
8 or 9 minutes.
That reminds me, since we started talking about Wolfie. So, I finally got the new headset.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
It's freaking me out because it's noise canceling, so when I have it on, it's comfortable, but I can hear my heart beating in my own head, and it freaks me out a little bit. But anyway,
It should.
so the guys made me do this on Monday because I was complaining for the umpty billionth time about, the cord not working right on my old headset. And so Bio wouldn't let me leave until I got my new one, and it came down to a choice between two. And they were both, what I wanted and the right price range and everything. I couldn't decide which one would be better until I started looking at the pictures and figured out that the one that I ended up buying comes with a box that has the Wolfies. So, sorry.
Oh, hold on.
Topical.
Because I have to answer to an accusation from the chat. I'll have you know that I did not make that amazing commercial that Baron was trolled with during Baron Bus last night. Although I laughed a lot, but it was amazing.
I looked it up
It was.
in the invoicing because, it doesn't take long because we don't have that many people that pay us stuff. But the invoice was from a B-Ippy.
Ooh. Okay.
So, I don't know.
So I don't look at the register at all.
Well, that's because you're tech team. But I'm
Well, I don't
operations
care about
team,
it.
so... But yeah, it's just B-Ippy. And I thought it was weird that... Because neither one of us remembers taking the order in. It just was there, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the
we've
same
talked about it
people
a
that
little
were
bit.
getting into... Killer! Oh my god, maybe that's what... Before the show, when you said you saw the boxes and the mouse moving and stuff.
What about it?
Alright, if Vampy and I, neither one of us remember taking this invoicing order. The order just popped in there. How did it get in there? For a B-Ippy, I mean, I'm certain that if we were taking somebody's money, we would have put down their full first name, not just a B.
Well, and here's the other thing is I don't remember us starting to put feelers out there for paid advertising to begin with.
I mean, we have the general thing at the bottom of the About page.
Sure, but
I mean,
nothing's coming on that address. Really, just.
I'm surprised no one's accused me of making the video. Because we all know I'm the video
That's
guy,
true.
not RCM.
Yeah,
paid in
you know
Bitcoin.
who else's name starts with it? A lot of people's. Boom.
Porkchop, Baroness is saying that Wolfie's ghost is responsible for things that happen in Rivalcast world. No, I don't know what the hell's going on, and I guarantee, nothing against the Bitcoin people, but I'm pretty certain that Varrior would not allow us to accept that currency. He wants good, solid American dollars.
America.
Fuck yeah. Anyway, I don't know.
Whew.
Just something just doesn't feel right. I mean, all week, ever since last week's show, just I don't know.
You're thinking way too much about it.
Maybe. I tend to do things like that.
You do. I mean, we're just, big one happy family, aren't we?
Yeah, when we're not,
Trying to kill each other? We're trying to theoretically decide, I'll just destroy RCM from within.
I was gonna say, we're a big happy family when you're not, looking at one of those Steam library cards.
It was hypothetical.
Yeah, you say
and
that.
I would say, and once again, I said I would defend Killer on this. In his defense, he was kind of pushed into that corner because it kept being like, "Oh, well, that's not a good enough answer, Killer. You have to do something else." And next thing you know, he's just like, "Fine, you want to hear it? You want to hear what I do?"
No,
you know,
it's almost like I
that
wrote a
Killer
book.
has this rage.
No.
And he was
No.
pushed.
Bullshit.
He was pushed to the edge of that rage, and that's what you get.
You know what, Killer or Bio? See, I'm so angry now.
So
I'm
who are you
yelling at
talking to
him
this
when I'm
time?
looking at
Who are
you.
you trying to paint into a corner this time? Just saying.
I'm just
you'll
saying.
find-
I have
gonna
the
warn you.
video.
I'm gonna
I was
warn you
going
before
through
you
earlier
start.
so I could pull the screenshots for today because we were a little behind this week with everything else we've been doing around
That
Rivalcast.
happens, you know.
Killer was the first to jump on that question on his own. There was nothing.
Sure,
there was
sure to
me
answer
reading
things,
the
but
question and Killer
his
going,
first
"Oh, you know
answer?
what? You know what I would
Was his
do?
first
I would steal
answer?
everyone's passwords and screw everyone over."
No,
That's
but
what
that
happened
was not
with
his first
Bio.
answer. That wasn't his first answer,
Yeah,
though. It
actually
was
it
after
was.
somebody who has a history at Rivalcast Media of prodding people into things. Just saying. Just saying.
This is
So-
amazing.
Saying you
You
have
know.
to answer questions on your own panel show is hardly
Listen,
prodding
if the-
people
if the-
into
If the
anything.
glove don't fit, you must acquit. Just saying.
I cannot believe that you're doing this right now. I cannot believe
Listen,
you're
I said
having
I
this
have
argument
to.
again.
I said I would defend Killer, and that's what I'm going to do. So, thankfully, that's all there is
Well,
to
you
it.
know what? You
know,
can
it was last
defend
week.
him
It's in
all
the
you
past now.
want.
Nothing's going
I
to happen
have the
from it.
evidence that says that Killer jumped all over
Fine,
that
that's fine.
question, saying he
fine.
would steal the people's passwords and screw everyone over.
Only after being
his
goaded
own
into it. That's
words.
fine.
His
Here's the thing,
own
Baroness.
words.
Here's the thing, Baroness. You can get that paint roller of yours and work it all over the floor, but guess what? I don't mind getting paint on my shoes. I'll step right on it. I'm not going to stay in the
What
corner.
does that even mean?
I don't know what that means either.
You
Pull
can
another
try and paint
question.
me into a corner all you want. All you gotta do is get footprints all over the place.
Jesus Christ. Pull another question.
Oh, God.
Yeah, pull another.
Wow.
Stay serious much longer.
Like, you're... That's amazing. Alright. Next question. Oh, we could
But
play...
thankfully,
Well,
that's
you
in
know
the
what?
past. That's it.
Wait, do we want a question or do we want to play fact or crap? We can do either. We have enough time
Let's
to...
Let's do one more
Okay.
question from the hat.
Alright.
Okay. Okay.
What's your biggest pet peeve in video games?
Right now, it's
Exposition.
when they're not done.
Point.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
point.
actually a very good point.
It's like, hey, and then the excuse of, it's because we're indie, you don't understand, man.
Yeah,
Like, no.
that's...
And we've had that argument with several people's fan bases.
Yeah.
When, like, D put out a review, Baron's put out one now, it's just like, no, there's no excuse.
Yeah.
It's like, look, don't make promises that you're not going to keep and then just use the banner of
We're
being
indie.
an alpha or beta or
Whatever.
early access or anything like that as the excuse for having something. I mean, there are things that aren't going to work. That's fine. Own up to it. But at the same time, when you have it where everybody's hitting that problem and your only response is to, like, have your fans go after those people or, you know, totally blow up your forums, you clearly weren't out to make a good game. You may have tried, you may have thought, you may have imagined what it would be, but
Yeah.
it didn't turn out that way. Just own up to it.
Yeah.
I think mine kind of goes back to an article Killer did a few, was it last month or the month before, where he was talking about how too many video games are the same game. It's just the,
Oh, good point.
you know, maybe the setting's a little different, maybe the storyline's slightly different, but it's essentially the same storyline with different names for characters. And
I'm trying to remember which one that was.
which one what was?
The one you're talking about. I'm
Oh,
trying to
the
make sure.
article?
Yeah.
I don't it was either last month or the months before that.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, just some originality is nice every once in a while. I mean, or giving, if it's a similar game to something that's been done before, giving it something actually worthwhile to make it better and more interesting and unique so that I want to play it.
Yeah.
I mean, quite honestly, all right, and I know I'm going to irritate a lot of people with this. Not anybody who's currently in chat, but people who watch our videos afterwards. I freaking hate Candy Crush Saga. I hate everything to do with it. Please, for the love of God, just stop. Just stop sending me invites to it, because that's not going to make me break down and want to play it. It's just going to make me want to break down and smack you. Okay? Just stop with the Candy Crush Saga. Just stop it. Stop it. Because it's the exact same thing as 15,000 other games out there, and making it Candy Crush Saga 2, the new crushing candy sweetness, is not making it any better. It's the exact same stupid thing, and I didn't want to play it the first time. I certainly don't want to play it in the Candy Crush 18th iteration. Especially when it's exactly the same thing. So just...
As long as it's Farmville, though.
I haven't played Farmville in a very long time. You know that. And
just remember,
they had knockoff Farmvilles too. And you know what? They were not interesting. They had Zynga so they had a hit with Farmville, and so they decided to expand on it by doing just what I was bitching about. They made Frontierville. They made what the hell? There was an animal one where it was essentially Farmville with like the animals had bigger eyeballs, and the point of the game was just you're raising the
kawaii eyes.
I forget, yeah, the kawaii eyes, and I can't remember what they got, but it was all like just
go for the
same thing, the same freaking game over and over. It's like,
yeah. I haven't used Facebook in so long, but I imagine I just have a whole stack of all those app invites.
Probably do.
Like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
So, what's your biggest pet peeve, Killer?
I'm trying to think. I had something, but it's probably going to be my article for this month. It's like, Doom's kind of enlightened me to this. We've known it's been going on for a while for shooters for a while. Is all the shooters seem so samey. It's low pace, cover based,
right?
High technology. Look at how everyone reacted to the new Call of Duty game versus the Battlefield 1, which is set in World War One. Everyone was like, yes, Battlefield 1, that's going to be amazing. This has been great. I'm looking forward to it. While everyone looked at Call of Duty new games like, if I wanted to play Halo, I'd play Halo. What? Yeah.
Would you play Halo? I want to fly in the purple thing.
No, Halo's dead to me. Yeah, it's dead to me. They screwed it up on the Halo 5.
Killer.
They screwed up. Yeah.
I want to fly in the flying purple thing.
Well, you know what? There's probably mods for it. We can probably play another game that does it.
My eye is twitching, Killer.
I know. That's kind of amusing. It's kind of amusing.
You know what? I feel like playing Sims tonight, too. And Sim Killer is going to have bad things happen. Bad things, Real Killer.
I don't care, because I'm going to go play some Doom after this, and I'm going to kick ass and take names and rip demons' hearts out and stuff it down their throats. It's going to be glorious.
I might just play Grand Theft Auto instead.
Oh, there you go.
I'm feeling the rage. Crumble. All right.
Rumble, rumble.
Shall we play Factor Crap?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Do it.
Yeah, sing me a song. BIOS actually has
Factor Crap.
Factor Crap. Factor Crap. Factor Crap.
Okay, good job, guys. All right. So, our first question for Factor Crap for this week. In Iceland, parents can only choose a name for their baby if it isn't on an official government-approved list of names.
I've heard this before.
Yeah, I have too, but
I don't know if it's Factor Crap.
I'm going to go with fact.
There's one that you absolutely do, but I thought it was Sweden, not Iceland.
I'll go with crap because I'll think it's the other way. Like there's a certain list of them that are banned.
Yeah.
So as long as
That
they
makes
aren't
sense.
on the list.
No, there is a country where it's like you
I
have
understand,
to have it.
but I'm
on
just
there,
saying
but
in this case, I think it's
yeah.
crap.
I'm gonna say it's crap because I'm thinking it's Sweden or
Oh, okay, so you
maybe
think it's going to
Norway.
be the country that
Yeah,
makes it
I
wrong.
I think they're trying to get us with the country part. All right, Killer.
Gotcha. Here we go.
What did Killer say?
I said fact.
He went with fact.
I went with fact.
It is. Oh shit! It is a fact.
Ha!
Nice!
The only
Killer!
exception is if the parents seek special permission from a government review committee.
that just sounds
So, but
dystopian.
it's weird because I was thinking it was one of the other Scandinavian countries, but yeah, there was a thing about it like they banned names like Superman and something else, but then there was like a different brand name that was allowed, which didn't make any sense to me whatsoever.
look it. Bubba just trolled you hard.
Wait.
He trolled me
Oh.
hard. So he was trying to. He put out a compliment that Killer and I harmonized well during that song, and then Killer thanked him in chat, and then Bubba came back with, "That was one of the biggest lies I've ever told Killer."
Aw,
Bubba, Bubba,
Ah.
Bubba.
all right.
Just
so,
remember, Bubba, I'm picking you up for RivalCon.
Ooh, that's true. He knows where you live.
Well, eventually I will know.
Yeah, you will eventually know.
I mean, accidents do happen on the highway. Doors
No, I'm
suddenly
imagining-
let you
God,
open.
Killer. Now you're threatening Bubba on
I'm
air.
not.
imagining that on the road, Bubba's just, anyway, he's gonna be like, "Don't get mad, Killer."
That is going to be amazing.
He's gonna be wearing his hentai coffin outfit.
Yes.
Yes.
Touche, sure, touche.
Get pulled over and everyone out of the vehicle, and then he's just gonna be like, "Except for you, sir, you can stay in there." Because I don't want to see that.
All right. Fact or crap? The ancient Egyptians ruled a region of North Africa known as the Land of Kick. Today, it's called Somalia. I don't know.
I'm gonna say crap.
The Egyptians ruled a bunch of stuff, so
I'll say crap as well. Because it seems kind of
The geography seems off.
yeah. It seems geographically, it seems far off for the Egyptians.
but they're in North
Because
Africa.
Somalia is south of Egypt, what is now today's Egypt.
Yeah, it's a bit.
And you're saying
off.
north. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
I'll say fact only to be contradictory to the two of you.
You would.
Just wants to win. If you're wrong.
No, you guys are right. It's just crap. The ancient Egyptians once called present-day Somalia the land of Punt. Oh, so it wasn't anything to do with the
Oh.
geography. It was instead of the land of Kick, it was the land of Punt.
It's the land of punt. See,
Which
some of these
punt is a
facts are just
kick.
really
I
stupid.
know.
For
I
what
know.
disqualifies it. It should be like the whole thing is nuts instead of.
Yeah.
But actually, Prince so and so from this nation was well known for wearing blue instead of purple.
Yeah.
I don't know. Checkmate.
All right. For this next question, I want to remind the group that to get the fact or crap questions so that I don't see the answers ahead of time and can actually participate, we got the 2016 fact or crap calendar, which we then play a week of for, our game.
Ooh, pardon me.
Something
So-
Amazon widget. Something.
Yeah, I know, right? So, this one,
Same.
the if we were doing this as a rip-off calendar, would have been from Wednesday, February 10th. So the question is, this February, meaning 2016, there will be no full moon, which, since this is now May 27th, I guess we could rephrase it to this past February, there was no full moon. Which I think is crap because they've been hitting generally around the 20th range, which has been, I don't know. I want to say that February had a full moon.
Yeah.
I was
let's
pretty
go-
sure that they did. It did.
Let's go with crap.
Just to be
I
mean.
go with crap as well.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh! It is crap.
What was it? Aha!
Since the moon takes about 29 days to go through an entire cycle, sometimes there will be no full moon in February. This occurred most recently in February 1999, and the next occurrence will be in February 2018. Werewolves, be warned and get your hunting in early.
Wow. Speaking of Wolfie.
Yeah, that's a
I
little
know,
dark.
it ties it back, right?
Little dark.
Alright, fact or crap, a football fan is suing the Seattle Seahawks for causing the heart attack he suffered while watching the Seahawks lose to the Patriots during the 2015 Super Bowl.
I'm gonna have to go with fact.
I'm gonna go with fact just because it's...
That's so stupid that someone would actually do that.
It's stupid enough to happen.
Yeah.
Watch it be like a different team.
It is crap!
Ah, damn it.
Truck driver Everett Reddy is currently suing the Seattle Seahawks, but not over a heart attack. He's suing over the hearing loss he claims he suffered when attending home Seahawks games in a stadium where the crowd is encouraged to make a dangerous level of noise.
Really?
There's this magical thing called
earplugs. Yeah.
Or noise canceling headsets.
Yeah.
I know, you can listen to your own heartbeat while watching your team score football touchdowns.
Football touchdowns.
So
So awkward. So awkward for you.
You can watch the footballs when they go around the diamond.
Exactly.
I know a sport.
A sport.
Bite me, both of you.
Eh.
Alright, and our final factor crap question. A person's body odor is more unique than their fingerprints.
I'm gonna go with yes. It's fact.
I'm gonna have to go with bio, yeah.
I'd imagine probably there's differences.
Because it'd be based on like bacteria on the surface of the skin and different.
And everybody's bacteria is going to be different, so yeah, I can't see that.
Kind of different pheromonal stuff.
I'll buy into that. I'll buy into that argument. All right, and oh no, it is crap.
It is crap. What?
A person's body odor is not more unique, but according to recent research, it's. Wait, what?
So it'd be like it's true, but it's still crap.
Oh, this is bullshit. Okay, listen to this answer. Okay, so the statement was a person's body odor is more unique than their fingerprints. And the reason they're saying it's crap is a person's body odor is not more unique, but according to recent research, it's equally unique as their fingerprints.
So it's another one of those stupid crap on a technicality.
Yeah.
This game is more crap than anything else.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Alright, we need a who tweeted it for next week. I'm just saying.
Okay, well, try and spin one up.
To do something that's
got some things going on.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Ridiculous. Well, on that note, we are at the end of the show.
Indeed.
So, join us again next week. I'm not sure who's going to be on yet, but don't forget to check us out, throughout the week on the normal social media hubs. We are available throughout the week on Facebook, on Twitter. You can catch our shows throughout the week right here on Twitch. Our show schedule's right there at the bottom of the thing. You can also find our full schedule of all shows as well as writing stuff on rivalcastmedia.com. Killer's got an article due up at some point this week. I will have a couple of new things up on Monday and Tuesday as well. And don't forget to check us out. Our 24-hour stream starts Monday around 11 o'clock Eastern. Vario will kick us off. We'll be running throughout the night and throughout the day on Tuesday the 31st to finish up the donation drive campaign for Operation Supply Drop. You can catch that link also at the bottom of the page. Operation Supply Drop is a 403c.
Be a 501.
501c. There we go. Charity organization. Their goal is to, as they put it, place fun where there is none. They send care packages of games and other entertainment pieces to our troops overseas as well as in hospitals around the world. It's not just for American troops, it's for our allies as well. So they do a fantastic job. They bring a lot of smiles to a lot of faces in places that really, really need it. So if you can help, again, our donation link is down at the bottom of the page. Even $1, if you can, just helps out tremendously. And on that note, I think we're just about done for the evening. Baron, I think, is going to be playing Doom tonight.
And Night Trap, because we got
And
that
Night
working.
Oh, he did
got
get
that
Night Trap
this week.
working. Okay.
Mhm.
So he's going to be...
So he's going to be playing that.
Yeah, so he's going to be playing Night Trap, followed by Doom. Wait, what? Oh, they're talking about their unique body odors in chat, so I'm...
Yeah.
I'm gonna ignore that, but, alright. Guys, am I forgetting anything for announcements for this week?
I can't think of anything. Nothing like would be surprising or anything like that.
Alright.
Nothing big announcements.
Well, if you guys can't think of anything else, I guess it's the end of our show.
Sweet.
Is it?
I don't want to
Calling for
end our show.
The show never ends.
This is a show that never ends.
And on that note, thanks once again for tuning in, and from all of us here at Rivalcast Media, cheers.
Good on a knock and
What?
everything.
You know what,
We
Killer?
have to-
You know what? I don't
Come in
even
the
care.
cheek.
I don't even care. I
No?
don't even care.
Wait, hold on,
No.
hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Just
No,
record
I
record
want
it.
it. I want it on the record. I want it on the record.
Don't worry, Killer, I'll get you out of this.
Hold on, they're blaming
Bullshit.
me.
No,
Bullshit.
no, she is.
Bullshit.
I get you out of this.
No. No.
Okay.
No.
What?
You're not getting him out of this bio. You are not getting him out of this because this is
Killer.
bullshit.
Get you out of this totally.
You
talking
cannot
about?
wait. You cannot wait until just after I end the show. You cannot wait. And then
You-
and then be saying this treasonous crap against
Don't answer
Rivalcast.
Oh,
anything,
don't
Killer.
give me that.
Don't
crap.
answer anything, Killer.
This is crap. You
Don't
know what?
answer
Yeah,
anything.
you're right. You're right. Don't answer anything, Killer. Don't answer anything.
What?
Because you know what?
What?
You don't have to answer to me. You have to answer to the court of Rivalcastia.
What?
That's what
Bullshit. They
happens.
got nothing on
That's
me.
what
No, hold on.
happens.
This was like a week ago. It's about to hit 2 weeks. Just let bygones be bygones.
No,
It's all
okay.
good,
If
just
it
calm
if it were
down.
just
Everybody
one
just
thing,
keep their cool.
if it were just one thing, no,
What the
that
fuck?
would be fine. But it's
What
been
the
more than one
fuck?
thing.
Wait, what?
Bullshit! Oh, son of a bitch! Oh, fuck! Oh!
This is an egregious. I want to see that warrant. I want to see that warrant right now.
Well,
I want
what?
to see that warrant. Baroness, I know you're behind this. Where's my warrant?